Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. To those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my loves. Happy Saturday and good morning, you guys. So I was having a little bit of technical difficulties this morning because my iPad wanted to be funny because iOS had an update, some type of security update, something. So, anywho, I'm here. Was trying to figure out how to go live because I had to restart my iPad and connect it to the Wi-Fi. So there's that. Anywho, happy Saturday, y'all. How is everyone? If you are joining the live stream, please hop in and let me know. How's your week been? How are you handling this retrograde? How are you staying grounded in all of the things? Because, whoo, child, it has not been an easy process. And I know I'm not the only person. I know I am not the only person that has been going through this. So I would love to hear y'all's thoughts, okay? Move this over here for a second. Okay. All right now. So. Y'all, I've been keeping my scissors on my desk because I always tend to need them for some reason. I always need scissors. So also, you guys, don't forget today is Protection Day. So do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Okay? I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to hop into the live stream and then we'll get going. But I hope everybody is doing well overall. Thank you, and shout out to everybody who has booked with me this week. You guys, my love, I will be sending out discount codes to you guys, okay? So, your next reading you book, you can use a discount code, okay? On the more expensive readings, like love readings take a lot of energy. A lot of people don't understand that. That's why a lot of readers charge more for love readings. They take a lot of energy. Also, you guys, we are we are in the middle of a full moon in Scorpio. So there's shadow work that needs to be done. There's a lot of shadow work. There's a lot of releasing work. There's a lot of personal accountability and all of those things that need to be done. And we're in the retrograde in Taurus, so there's that as well. Good morning, Aisha. How are you, love? But yeah, if you booked with me yesterday or what's yesterday? Friday? Yeah. Thursday or yesterday, check your email because I sent out all the reading links to people's readings yesterday. Everybody should have their readings. They should all be done. How are you, Aisha, love? Girl, retrograde has been retrograding. Are you feeling it, Aisha? Because, girl, I've been feeling it. I've been feeling it. And I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time to play. Let's see. Y'all, let's get into some collective spirit messages. Woo. I've been getting a lot of people asking me, like, finances and career questions. I'm good, love. I'm good and blessed. I start a new job Monday. I start a new job Monday, and I'm very excited about it. Which I was waiting for everybody to hop in here so I can share my experience, because I feel like if I'm vulnerable, sometimes with my personal life, sometimes it can help somebody else or inspire someone else to keep going and not give up. Good morning, Divine Boo. How you feeling, love? So, the story is, I got fired from my job of 6 years last Wednesday, and that was hard. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that was very hard. It was completely unexpected, one, and they didn't give me a reason because the state that I live in, which is Missouri, doesn't. It's an at-will state. Yay! Congrats, love. And employers in the state of Missouri, they don't have to give you a reason per se why they let you go, or whatever the case is. So they just like pulled me in the office and they were like, well, first they were like, hey, can we talk to you real quick? And so I'm just thinking that there was something that they just needed to let me know. I was completely off guard, and they were like, well, we just wanted to let you know that today is going to be your last day. And I was like, what? It's stupid. It's very stupid. Because what the fuck is at will? What does that mean? So you guys, to me, this is my personal opinion. At will means we can do all kinds of shady shit and not have to explain ourselves to you. That's exactly what that means. And I'm like, okay, bet. You, after damn near 6 years, it would have been, tomorrow would have been 6 years of dedication to this company. This is what y'all do? Like, ridiculous. They don't have to give you a reason, which is, it's pretty fucked up if you ask me. Like, they don't have to give you a reason. They can just let you go. So then they have the audacity to be like, well, if you need anything, you can call us or bring your resume. We'll try to help you place you in another. Bitch, I need my job back. That's what I need. If you really want to help me, then let me have my job back. I wasn't doing this for this long for shits and giggles. Like, so it pissed me off, but I handled it very calmly because I was just like, y'all gotta be joking. Because I honestly, I have a bad habit of not really taking people seriously, like, initially, because a lot of people are not serious initially, and sometimes they play jokes and pranks. So I was like, looking like, are y'all serious? And they were dead ass. So I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, do y'all want me to go now or just finish out the rest of the day? Because they didn't even have the nerve. They knew they were gonna fire me that day. Why would you have me drive all the way to work almost damn near the whole day, and then wait until the end of the day to let me? And it was on a Wednesday. Should have let me finish out the week, but whatever. It was real foul the way that it went down. And I was like, you know what? Let me pack up my shit, and I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm not staying for the 4:45 meeting. I'm getting my shit and I'm leaving. Like, I don't have nothing else to say to y'all. Send me my last check. That's all I care about. So I left, and I just had to take some time to process. So like the next 2 days after that, I was just kind of like resting and chilling out, because I'm pretty sure most of y'all can relate. Like, working in the corporate world and working in offices and working around a bunch of women and a bunch of people, it can be very mentally and emotionally draining. And for the first time in 6 years, I actually felt release. It was like a relief. When I left that place, I felt such a relief of leaving, because I always feel like, exactly, Divine, there wasn't. I always feel like working in corporate America and working for other companies, you're always at these people's expense. You're always on their time. You have to do things the way that they want you to do it. You have to clock in at a certain time, leave at a certain time. It doesn't matter whether you're hourly or salary. You're always on somebody else's time. They're constantly watching you, or other people want to micromanage you. And then here's the problem that I have. If there was a mistake, if there was something done wrong, someone should have said something to me about it, right? That's the thing. A lot of times they won't tell you anything. It's just, we're just going to let you go. We're just going to let you go. Like, what? Literally, just a few days before that, I was told I was doing great. Literally. Oh, you're doing great. We love having you here. It's bullshit is what it is. A lot of these companies will bullshit you. So my advice to those of you guys who are currently like in a transition when it comes to your job or your career, be careful. Take your time. Consider the options. And it was a blessing for me in disguise, because like I said, I felt a huge relief after I left. Like, a lot of the stress that I carried home with me was from that job. So now I've had the opportunity to just chill out, relax, take care of myself, take care of other responsibilities that I hadn't been able to take care of because I'm working all damn day. Now, I was blessed 2 days later. I had an interview with a company who they saw my resume and they were like, she's very qualified for this position. The hours are better. I was working 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Now I'm working 7:30 to 3:30 Monday through Friday. And the hours are flexible, is what the lady told me during the interview. She was like, the hours are flexible. She was like, if you have to have any doctor's appointments or anything scheduled, she was like, you can, if you don't mind, just schedule it in the afternoon and we can work around that. And I was like, okay, bet. And it pays more and it's closer to my home. I was having to commute 40 minutes back and forth every day to work for bare minimum pay. And I'm just like, won't he do it? Because I really had been in prayer for something to come along that would actually be better for me. I had been praying for it for a while, and I was like, right now I'm gonna stick with this job because it's the best thing that I have. But always know that where you are is not always, it doesn't have to be permanent. Even if it's for a long-term time, nothing in this life is permanent. No one in this life is permanent. People come and go, people change their minds, jobs come and go. Like, nothing is ever like you have to be here for 20 years. You don't. And if it's not working for you, don't ever get so attached to something that when you lose it, it completely like devastates your whole world, because there's always other options. There's always something better. There's always something available to you if you really believe that. You know what I mean? So, God works in mysterious ways. But that was like, I wanted to share my story, because I feel like a lot of times people get discouraged and they feel like, oh, I have to stay at this dead end job because this is the only thing I have right now to pay my bills. And I get it. Like, you have to do what you have to do while you have to do it. But don't forget to pray and ask for something better. Like, manifest something better if that's what you want. Don't just settle because it's the first thing that comes to you. Just like in relationships, don't settle for just the first person that comes to you. Keep your options open, and if it's not working, move around. You don't have to settle for bare minimum. You don't have to settle from someone not putting in effort, or whether it's a person or an employer. They're not treating you the way that you should be treated. They don't value you. Move around. Sometimes people have to learn to miss valuable things when they no longer have them, is what happens. That's what happens. Hang on, y'all. I'm finna, okay. But anywho, just thought I would share that story. Hopefully it inspires somebody to do something a little bit different. So let's get some ancestral messages. Also, I'm going to pull shadow work messages because, like I said, we are in retrograde in Taurus. And I didn't know until one of my friends pointed out to me, because she does astrology charts. And she was like, something about, I think it was like something to transformation in Jupiter, which deals with finances and stuff like that. So that transit was happening in my Jupiter placement, and so that was the reason why I had to have a swift change, like a tower moment almost. But it's like in the moment you're like, damn, I didn't see that coming. But then afterwards, you think back on it and you just reflect, and it's like, it was a blessing. It was actually a blessing to me. Like, people think that they're doing you some type of way, but it's like, it was actually a blessing for me. Spirit's message today for the collective, right? Going into the new week. I got 2. So, and then on the bottom I have the High Priest, intend and create. So, spirit messages for the collective this week. And then we're going to, after I read these, we're going to get into love readings. Anybody who is joining into the live stream, if you like a reading, please make sure you send a donation, whether it's Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal, and make sure you drop a green heart in the chat so that my moderators, Divine Cancerian Goddess, and also Aisha, They know to add you to the list. Exactly, Divine. That's exactly what I felt like. Why y'all trying to do me some type of way? Like, why y'all trying to do me funny? Also, I don't know if it played a role. It may have played a role, but I'm also currently in college for my bachelor's degree in human resource management, and I fully intend on finishing school. So there's that. They could have felt some type of way about it, because one of the managers, when they were talking to me at the end of the conversation, she was all like, "Oh, I didn't know you were in school because I didn't tell you I was in school. It's not your business. If I wanted you to know, I would have told you." But also, that has nothing to do with me working. That has nothing to do with me working. And then have the audacity to send me a Facebook friend request after you just fired me the next day. Like, that, we're not going to do that. People are weird. People are very weird. And trust your intuition. Always trust your intuition when dealing with people, because that particular one, I always had a feeling about her. She's extremely nosy, and she always wants to be in people's business. And I'm just like, are you serious? Okay, so anywho. And she openly admits that she's nosy. Like, she's proud of it. And I'm just like, you think that's cute? Okay. Keep on. Keep on. You go mess around with the wrong person and get told off. Let's see. But yeah, if you're considering like any big moves financially, consider your options. I had somebody, they DM'd me last night and they were like, "Hey, I'm not really sure, like, I have 2 job opportunities." And I'm like, just like with a relationship, how is this gonna benefit you? How are you benefiting from this? Because if it's not giving what it's supposed to give, don't accept it. Accept the best offer. May the best man win. Literally. May the best man win. Or woman. Because if they're not offering you benefits, pay PTO, they're not offering you health insurance, they're not offering you comparable pay, compensation, salary, or I'm the type of person, I don't care for commission-based jobs. I do not care for them, because commission is iffy. Commission is, you will get paid if you meet a certain criteria or quota, or you make a certain number of calls or sales, or you close out certain deals. That's how that person gets paid when it's commission. I don't do, just be careful when you're out here applying for jobs, especially on Indeed, and it says it's commission-based pay. Commission-based pay is just that. It depends on you, what you do. If you close that sale, you're still going to get paid regardless hourly. It's commission-based. So make sure you read all the details. Make sure you're okay. If you're okay with commission-based pay and you're really just looking for something on the side, that might work for you. But for those of us who are not, just letting y'all know. The moon came up. So spirit is definitely saying to pay attention to your intuition. Your intuition never lies. It never lies. Let me see. Use your intuition. Practice discernment. Hi, Lena. Welcome to my channel. Practice discernment. Practice discernment. When you see somebody moving in a certain way, let that be a signal or a sign to you that what you need to do, what you need to focus on, so you can see things very clearly. Discernment provides clarity, because when you discern, you know who you can talk to and who you can say certain things to and who you can't, who you can allow into your home, who you can't, who you can be comfortable with and who you can't, right? It says see through illusions and blockages, and now is the perfect time. Like I said, the full moon is in Scorpio, so make sure that you're seeing things from a different perspective. Like, maybe initially, oh, you thought this person was great, y'all had good chemistry, y'all talk with woo, y'all whatever, but now you're seeing this person's actions are not in alignment with their words. Spirit says see through the illusions, because a lot of times people like to do what's called love bombing, and they'll tell you all the sweet nothings, from a person to an employer. They will tell you everything that they think you want to hear so that you can say yes to the job, and then you get in there and then everything falls to pieces. You're not being treated fairly. No, people are trying to push you out. They're not paying on time. It's always drama. So make sure that you see through things. Don't ignore signs. Don't ignore, well, she didn't really mean it when she said them people or those kind of people. Mind you, you're a minority, right? You're of a different ethnicity than they are. She didn't really mean it when she was like, only so and so and so and so gets to come in here and do this. Or one minute she's saying one thing and the next minute she's saying something different. Use your discernment. When somebody switches up on you, that's a clue that there could be a blockage there. You could need to look deeper into things, deeper than what you're actually seeing. It says the moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess, and so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, into somewhat interesting behavior. So when the moon appears in a reading, you're often being told that not everything is as it seems. Everything that glitters is not gold. So practice discernment. The moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative. Yeah, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. So the moon is also very much like, it's like revealing energy. It allows you to see things for what they really are, things that have been hidden or being exposed when the moon comes forward. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. So take note of any feelings arising at this time. They're messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that's been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you're avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. So if you've been feeling like somebody is being a little shady or a little bit off, Spirit wants you to know that you're going to find out real soon what this person's intentions are. You're going to be able to see it very clearly. We also have the Traveler, which says move in a new direction. So that's also another Spirit message. Let's look at it. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Anyone who would like a reading, just make sure that you send your donation. The donation is $12.22 for a 5-part pool. Make sure you send it, and if you don't know, the links are already here. They're posted in the chat. And then just drop a green heart so we know to add you. All right, y'all. This is the last one, and I'm going to get into finances, career, and I'm going to get into love. So make sure you stick around for both. If you want to hear what Spirit has to say in regards to finances and career and love messages, stick around. It says, welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or to your inner worlds. It says, this card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understanding even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone, and your angels and ancestors are there for you. And they are. Let me tell you, they are. Okay? Prayer has never failed me. Never, ever, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. Now, I'm not here to impose my own spiritual beliefs on anyone, but for me personally, I will always be a firm believer in prayer. Okay? The Creator, Heavenly Father, Source, Divine, however you identify, is real. Spirit is real. And if you don't have the faith in it, ask yourself, why don't you? Why don't you? I had somebody comment on my Scorpio reading the other day, and they were like, nothing ever works out for me. The universe just takes and takes and takes. I said, if that were the case, you wouldn't be here. You have to have faith in the things that you desire. If you're trying to manifest something, you have to believe that you deserve that thing. And you have to let go of what isn't in alignment with what you're trying to manifest. But you have to have faith first and trust in the process. Things don't always come like that. In the spirit world, time is different. Time is different there. Right? One day is 1,000 years in the spirit realm. It's not the same as time here. We get up from sunrise to sunset, and that's how we see time. But time in a spiritual realm is totally different. Totally different. So things take time, but speak it out. Speak it out, whether you prefer meditation, if that works for you, do your meditations and write out petitions, right? But prayer has always been effective for me, so I will personally always be a firm believer in it. But whatever you do, whatever you practice or believe, you have to believe in what you're doing. There has to be faith behind it. It says the road you're on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you'll be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load. Yes. Listen, we are in retrograde, right? So the biggest thing that you can do, all of us can do, right, to stay grounded, one of the things that I'm doing is lightening my load. If it's something that I don't have to do right now, I'm not doing it. If I feel like I need to take a nap, I'm going to take a nap. Things can wait. Everything is not an emergency. Tell people you will call them back. Tell people I might need to reschedule. Tell people I will take care of this later, if at all possible, so you're not overworked and overwhelmed. Retrogrades are always draining. Every time, every single time. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel extremely tired. Get your rest. Take care of your body. Your body, you only get one. So take care of your body. If you're not eating well, you're not drinking water, you're not resting, you're going to feel it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load. Also, if you have people around you, you have coworkers that can help at work, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. People at home that can help take care of responsibilities. If they're able-bodied, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's what we're here for, to help one another. It says you're also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further, and there's a good chance that along the way you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. So I love that. I love that. All right, y'all. So just keep that in mind this week. It's time to move in a new direction. It's time to let some things go and keep moving forward, not backwards. Don't go back to what broke you. Don't go back to something that's not serving you. There's no point in it. You're not going to benefit from being involved with people who really don't care for your well-being. They don't really care. Unless somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Okay, y'all. So let's get some finances and career messages for the collective spirit, and then I'll go into love readings. Also, you guys, for those of y'all who were here for my 18 plus live stream, which it is uploaded if you missed it, I think it was last Friday that we did it. It was fun. And I still have the papers with the songs on them, and I'm gonna give you some index cards. Somebody please remind me, Aisha Divine, somebody remind me to get index cards this week. One of my candles broke. I was so mad this morning when my candles broke. But I'm gonna get some index cards, y'all. And I'm gonna put the songs on there because I'm trying to create a new deck. I haven't created a new deck in a while, so I'm trying to create a new deck with like sensual things on it, mine. And so I'm gonna let y'all know how it's going. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram so y'all can see the cards, and if y'all have any suggestions, let me know, okay? Color schemes, whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna put songs on there and phrases on there, and it'll be for, it's sensual, so and I actually plan on making 2 new decks, one for that and one for finances and career. So it's a work in progress, but I'm a creative, so we'll get through it. I also still have, anybody interested in it, I have a shadow work oracle deck that I created a long while ago, and I had a couple extra ones on hand. I have one on hand, and if you want it, I'll sell it for like $35. They're originally $50 because when I get them from the manufacturer, that's how much it costs me. But I'll sell it for $35. This has been here for a while, so anybody who wants it, just let me know. I believe it's available on my Etsy shop. I'll double check it when I get off of here. But I literally have it, and I'll ship it out. But this is the theme right now. The Scorpio full moon is a time of introspection, self-reflection. What are the things that are blocking you right now? I've had to ask myself that. What are the things that are blocking you right now? What are the things that are holding you back? Is it a person? Is it a situationship, something, a relationship, somebody not doing right? Is it a job? Like, what is it that could be holding you back from really going as far as you can go? All right, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective in regards to finances and career? 9 of Swords. Get out of your head, y'all. Get out of your own way. 9 of Swords is that anxiety, depression, crying over spilled milk, worrying about the future. What did I just say? Spirit said, have faith, right? Have faith. Torn between 2 decisions. This might resonate for some of y'all. Some of y'all are torn between leaving or staying when it comes to a job. Some of y'all are torn between, should I spend the money? Is it worth the investment, or should I save the money for a rainy day? You know intuitively what you need to do when it comes to your money. If you already know that you're only dealing with 2 pentacles, like, and when I say that, not literally in that literal sense, but it's like, if you know that you you don't have a lot to give, don't invest in something that could put you in this 9 of Swords energy later on, have you regretting that you wasted money, right? You have to be able to balance out needs versus wants, is what Spirit said when it comes to your finances, right? Budgeting. What do you really need? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. I have to enunciate my words because sometimes it sounds like I'm saying 9 and I'm saying knight. Knight of Swords. This is impulsive energy, but this is also about taking action. Charge forward. If you want that job, if you want that pay raise, you may have to write a letter. You may have to get a letter of recommendation. Make sure you have a cover letter or a resume, but do what you have to do. Speak up, because closed mouths don't get fed, right? Now, here's the thing though, because we're in the middle of retrograde. Draft it, compose it, edit your resume, tweak it a little bit, right? Get it printed off, make a copy, okay? And then in about a week or so, when we're out of retrograde energy, it's time to have a discussion. Plan a little one-on-one with the CEO, the manager, right? The corporate manager, the whoever, the head of the office, whoever it is, and say, listen, I really enjoy being with this company. However, I'm going to need a little bit more. Going to need a little bit more funds, because the funds are not funding, okay? Sometimes you have to speak up. You literally have to speak up, or you'll end up in a situation where you're like this. You are torn up because it's like, man, I really like this job, but they're not paying me enough. So I'm not really sure if I really want to stay here, or they don't really value what I bring to the table, my skills. I'm training people. I'm doing this. I'm doing multiple people's jobs. Like, yeah, Ace of Swords. Be very clear about what it is you need in regards to your career and finances. Speak up. Spirit says speak up. If it's been on your mind, speak up. Ace of Swords is here. Be careful with your words though, because the Ace of Swords can be it can also be harsh, but it also is also about receiving clarity. So if somebody comes to you with a job offer, make sure that you're seeing things very clearly and you're interpreting what they're saying to you very clearly. What are they really saying? Because sometimes the jargon that they use, the words that they use, and the semantics that they play, is like a play on words, and they try to confuse you if you don't know what they're saying, instead of just speaking to you basically. So a lot of times the communication is with the intent to deceive. The 7 of Swords is here, so be careful of that. Because this person could come to you, look, the Knight of Cups is here. They can come to you all sweet and like, we really like you, we looked at your resume, we think you might be a good fit, but really, here's the intention. 7 of Swords, we want to get as much out of you as possible before we let you go. 7 of Swords, right? We're going to steal your ideas. We're going to pick your brain. Be careful of people asking you a bunch of questions, especially in the next 2 weeks, asking you a bunch of questions or roundabout questions instead of just getting straight to the point when it comes to career. Yeah. Finances and career, Spirit. King of Cups. Yeah. Make sure that you are listening, but don't act. Two of Swords. Make sure you're listening to what this person has to say, like that they're offering you. The King of Cups is somebody who's very they're emotionally mature in a positive energy. Just hope it's not in the reverse. This is giving Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You could work around a water sign or be a water sign, and you're not really you're not really taking action right now in regards to anything, because you're not really sure what the person's intentions are, or you may feel that the intentions may be off. Trust your intuition. The Two of Swords is an energy of being indecisive. So if you're a water sign and you're not really sure, don't pour into it. Don't give to it, because if you don't feel it's reciprocated, then it's just a waste of time and energy if it's not balanced. Be confident though. Be confident that you know your job and you do it well. Death. Some of you guys are will be going a transition in your job. Like you may be moving to a different department or moving up in that company. Conserve your energy for when you need to. Yeah. After being disappointed I feel like this is a past energy. Like some of you guys were disappointed in your job in the past, and I feel like now you're at a company where you do feel stability, but sometimes you feel like maybe the responsibilities or the loads, it's not, how do I say it? Evenly distributed. Thank you, Spirit. Evenly distributed. It's not fair. The responsibilities are not fairly distributed amongst employees. So you may be doing 2 or 3 people's jobs and they're asking you to do more than what they're willing to pay you for. That's an imbalance. That needs to stop. That needs to stop today. They're asking you to do more than your pay scale. Tell them no. Two of Swords. It's a no. It's a no for me. I don't get paid to refill the coffee pot in the office. I don't get paid to stay around and do cleaning the office. That's not what I get paid to do. I get paid to create invoices and do billing and do coding and do administrative things and answer the phones and document and chart and use this program. That's what I get paid to do. I'm not a personal slave here. I'm not coming to the potluck. I'm not coming to the get together. No ma'am. No ma'am. See what I'm saying? Conserve your energy. The Four of Pentacles is here. So Spirit's like, put your needs first. And yes, the Four of Pentacles, he is a little selfish. He is, and that's okay, because sometimes you have to be a little bit selfish with your own energy, your own time, your own resources. A lot of times people want you to pour into them, but they're not pouring into you. So make sure you put yourself first. All right. So let me, I'm going to get into love messages now. So anybody who was here sticking around for the love messages, stick around for the love messages. So I'm using my Oracle decks. I created these Oracle decks. They are available on my Etsy shop for pre-order if you're interested in them. I do not have copies on hand, but if you order them, I will order the copies. It takes about a week to come in, okay? Because they're ordered from a third party overseas. And I've had a lot of people purchase these decks. This is my feminine perspective Oracle deck, and this is my masculine perspective Oracle deck, so y'all can see it. And my friend was cracking up the other day because the first card that came out is, I know I can be an ass sometimes, and can. This is a masculine energy, feminine energy. So let's see, what is the mutual energy between you and the person you're dealing with right now? What is the overall energy? What Spirit wants you to know in regards to your person in the relationship? All right. Also, you guys, did I tell y'all I'm doing a giveaway? So if you're not following me, you should be. Subscribe to the channel, babe. I have a brand new deck that I'm ready to give away. I plan on giving it away in the next 2 weeks. So plan on doing the drawing in the next 2 weeks. Thank you, Lino. I appreciate it. Ooh. Let's see. All right, Spirit, what's the overall energy between my viewers, subscribers, and the person that they're dealing with currently? What's the overall energy between them? Anybody who misses the live stream, because I always have people telling me, oh, I miss the live streams. I'm like, it's on replay, so you can always go back and watch them later. Okay, y'all. Queen of Pentacles, overall energy, nurturing and resourceful. So the mutual energy, the shared energy between you and your person is that you both are very resourceful. You both are very nurturing when you want to be. And I stress when you want to be, because sometimes I feel like y'all can be a little bit stubborn and a little bit low-key stingy when you don't feel like doing something. That could be you or them, right? That could be you or them. Take the message as it resonates. Move this over because I had wax everywhere. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. I don't like this for y'all. Not in a relationship, I don't. Because it's like, okay, not that I don't. It can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing. Because like, you may be in a relationship, but yet you feel single. Why y'all feel like that? Nine of Pentacles. Like, you do everything yourself. Like, you pay your own bills. You take care of pretty much everything yourself. What's the point in being in a relationship when you guys are not sharing the responsibilities? Four of Pentacles. Somebody may be emotionally unavailable in this relationship, and that could be the blockage here. That could definitely be the blockage, where this person doesn't communicate how they're feeling or what they're thinking. And so it kind of creates anxiety in your mind, because it's like, damn, like, I thought we were on the same page. Three of Wands. I thought this was going somewhere. And so some of y'all may be forced to make a decision in regards to whether or not you want to continue this connection with this person. The Awakening. Judgment is always my favorite card in tarot, because it's like you are holding yourself accountable for the role that you played in this, but also you might be calling this person out, like telling this person, hey, you said this and you said that. Page of Swords. Yeah, because it's been on your mind. You might be having a conversation with this person. You told me this or told me that in the beginning. You made these promises. Where is it at? You haven't delivered. You haven't shown up. So y'all could be having that conversation. Feminine perspective. Spirit, what is on the divine feminine's mindset in regards to her person right now? How is she feeling about this person? What's in her headspace? And keep in mind, the messages don't resonate with everybody, so only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But some of you guys have stopped getting to this connection because you're tired. I feel like just as I say that, I'm sick of all your lame ass excuses. That came out. That card came out. How is this divine feminine feeling? I will never settle. I know my worth. As you should. As you should, queens. As you should. Know your worth. Do not settle under any circumstances whatsoever. I want to be with you without the drama. Like, some of y'all don't want the drama. That's understandable. How do I get this? Be open with your feelings. Like, you need to know what this person is thinking or feeling, because they're horrible. They're a piss poor communicator. You're constantly on my mind. So for some of y'all, you're constantly, the person that you're with is constantly a thought in your mind. Let's pull some messages from the Divine Masculine next. And then I have, I'm going to live my best life. So like, regardless of whether or not this person chooses to show up, you're going to still do you. And that's important. That is the most important thing. Like, still continue to live your best life. Please do. Please do. Please do. Okay. So let's see what's on Divine Masculine's mind. Right? It's always minus the drama. Like, I want to be with you, but you always got some shit going on. Nobody want that. We don't want it. We do not want it, Divine Feminine. So this is not what I just flew out. It's hard to explain. That's on the bottom of the deck. That's how Divine Masculine is feeling. I don't know if I can make us work. I don't know if I can make us work. Divine Masculine maybe I'm gonna laugh at Divine Masculine may have some stuff that he's dealing with. It's funny, but it's not funny. He may have some stuff that he's dealing with, but that's his problem, not yours. Let him work it out. Let him figure it out. Ain't nobody got the time. Ain't nobody got the time. Hang on, y'all. Yeah, don't nobody got the time. It just be raggedy sometimes. I'll call you later. So eventually this person, so here's my advice, Divine Feminine, do not entertain bullshit, period. If this person really wants you, they know how to reach you. They know how to get a hold of you. They know what you want. They know what you want. I'm not upset with you. I just have a lot going on right now. So some of y'all, if you feel like your Divine Masculine is kind of low-key acting funny, he's not upset with you. So don't take this personal. Keep in mind, we are in retrograde in a full moon in Scorpio, and it's shaking shit up everywhere. So everybody is going through something, but that's not an excuse for them to treat you any type of way. And eventually, let them come to you. Let them come if they want to. If not, move around, because nobody got time for it. They have a lot going on, and let them deal with it. Right now, I just want to take it slow, see where it can lead to. This is for those of y'all who are dealing with somebody new. This may not apply to you if you've been with your person for a while. Let's see. It says, I ghosted you because I didn't want to have to explain my feelings. So for those of y'all who have not heard from this person in a hot minute, this person is a shitty communicator. It is what it is, straight up. This person does not know how to communicate their feelings properly. So instead of being a man or being an adult about it, they choose to go ghost. I know I can be an ass sometimes. This is the card that came up the other day when I was shuffling. I feel so at peace when I'm with you. So you definitely are the person that they want to be with. They just have some shit they got to deal with. Just tell me what you need me to do. For some of y'all, your person is not really sure what you really want from them. They're not really sure what you really want from them. For some of them. For some of y'all, the person is willing to do whatever you... What are you willing to do? Oh, tell me what you willing to... Kiss it better, baby. This person is willing to do what you need them to do. They're willing to do it. And for some of them, sometimes they don't know how. They don't know how to do it. So sometimes you have to, like, give the direction. Like, this is what I need from you. Specifically, I need you to call more. I need you to be in touch more. I need you to pick up the damn phone. I love you. And then I've been hurt before too. And she might put me on child support. Well, damn. So some of y'all are dealing with somebody who actually does love you. They have their own things that they're dealing with. Also, this person could still be healing from some relationship trauma. Just keep that in mind. Because some of them don't know how to set boundaries. A lot of Divine Masculines don't know how to set boundaries. A lot of them are not emotionally mature, and they don't know how to communicate or express what they're feeling. Or out of fear, right? They're afraid to express how they're feeling because they're afraid that you might react in a negative way. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you allow yourself to be a safe space so that your person does want to talk to you, and they do feel comfortable explaining to you if they have something going on. Like, you can't be mad at somebody for not coming to you when every time they come to you, you blow up. You blow everything up out of proportion. The person has to know that no matter what, you love them, right? And that you're a safe space for them. You're the person that they need to come to if they're going through something, because you're in a relationship with that person. It shouldn't be pulling teeth. It shouldn't be that this person has to hide how they feel, or they're scared to tell you how they're feeling because you're going to blow up. You're going to react crazy. No, everybody should be free and mature enough to express how they feel and what they need from the other person without feeling like, if I say this is going to cause a problem, or, you know, she's going to act like this, or she's going to threaten to take my keys, or she's going to lock me out of the house. Like, some people just be with the shits. Like, why can't you have a mature adult conversation with your person, man or woman, and be able to sit down like grown-ups and talk about whatever the problem is so that you guys can come to a resolution, right? A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people thrive on chaos and dysfunction. I'm going to have an attitude. I'm not going to speak to this person. Nobody has time for that. Nobody has time for that. If you're going to have an attitude, do it privately. Do it by yourself. Do it by yourself. If he's going to have an attitude, let him have an attitude on his own. Nobody got time for that. He want to act funny, or he don't want to answer your phone calls, or he's acting like he didn't see your text message. Bye. Spirit, what's the advice? I'm finna pull advice. Yeah, so a lot of divine feminines are like, I'm over it. Whatever the case may be, I'm over it. Do what you need to do. Spirit, what's the advice? I have Ace of Wands. New beginning, passion, creativity. Tap into your creative energy, things that you are talented at, hobbies that maybe you dropped since you've been with this person and you just really haven't gotten back into. Get back into your hobbies, get back into the things that you love. Okay, this is the deck I was actually looking for. Alright, so advice, Spirit. What's the advice for my Divine Feminine viewers and subscribers, Spirit? Connection must be mutual. Don't force a situation. If it's not giving what it's supposed to give, as my friend always says, there are too many people out here. Move around. The connection has to be. See how she's holding on to this string, like pulling this person down? It shouldn't be pulling teeth for you to get an answer or a call back or a text message response. It should not. It needs to be mutual. The energy needs to be reciprocal. So ask yourself during this retrograde, is it really reciprocal? Is it balanced on both sides? I'm just saying. We have sweetness, admires you, and affectionate. This person is drawn to you because of your light, but also because of your kind, loving personality. Sometimes people will take your kindness for weakness. We have guided. Your connection is being spiritually guided. In lust with you. Be careful that this person is not just all talk and no action. In lust with you. It says, don't let the sweet talk fool you, because like I said, people will love bomb you. They will tell you, oh, I'm so in love with you, da 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 da. And then when it comes time to show up and show out, they're not doing it. We have awareness. Spirit's advice to you all more than anything is awareness. Pay attention. See the red flags. Trust your intuition in the situation. So that's the advice. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. And I'm going to let y'all go. Okay, I'm going to let y'all go. Anybody who would like to book a full personal reading with me, my books are open. And I'll let y'all know, like, if something comes up or I can't do something. But they're open now. And use the code thank you at checkout for a discount, 50% off on full readings right now. It's over Monday. So use it now because Monday I'm turning it off. All right. So sending out love today. Peace out, y'all.